Thought I'd see how it feels if I know how it felt. Head full of big ideas with no secrets to tell. I can't handle none of this. I want to hurt myself. Lost some in the big night. Just a touch of your skin creeping in the background, blowing on the wind. I'll sleep until morning through a crack in time. I am going nowhere. I am far away. Angels and his demons, many souls to save. So it's safer in the shadows, where fewer eyes can see. Wish I could get away from here, someplace out of reach.
Hello,
Hello.
we're back, and we're finishing this game.
Mhm.
The longest journey. The journey
Mhm.
is coming to an end.
Mhm.
Hello, Bill. Hello, Estelle. Hello, Mary.
Mhm.
No
Hello.
cats.
No cats.
Rose is under the blanket. I don't know what to do.
Street paw on stream. Just put a little paw. Just fold up the blanket and make a little paw. Look, people
Hi,
are petting.
Elvac. Hi, PM.
Hi, is a weird. Hi, PM.
Yeah. You want to do a full the story recap?
No, no. Just watch fun VODs.
She's facing the other way, so I can't really show you a
This is my best
paw.
sum up. Uh, uh, this is a world that's been split into two. One is science and one is magic. And there's some people, and they did that to make things like good, and so that things wouldn't implode. They being the gods, which are dragons from outer space.
Yeah, they're
And
not
now the baddies
gods.
are
They're
like,
just aliens.
yeah, okay. I mean, they're like our gods, though. I mean, like to us, they are gods with their crazy technology and shenanigans
I
and traveling from the
guess.
stars. And the baddies want to merge the science and the magic parts of the world, the two phases of the world. Reasons for reasons. I
To
don't know.
rule
To
as a
control them all.
dragon god, I guess. I don't know.
And yeah, there's only one dragon left alive. We two of them are derated. Our mom dragon died. And we're off to space. We're off to space. We found coordinates that lead somewhere, and we're off to
Mm-hmm.
space.
You saw two of them die by falling off a roof, PM.
Yeah,
So, yeah, why is
they
April in
fell
charge of
pretty far.
anything? Supposedly, April, or
Is
April,
the
she's the
Apparently she's the
next
next guardian.
guardian,
And the
correct?
guardian is the person who protects the boundaries between keeping the tech and the magic halves are separate.
Yes.
There's a prison guardian who's been taken and brainwashed, so he's now like essentially, I guess, a baddie. He's not doing guardian duties. The baddies brainwashed him, and there was a previous guardian who's
They
like a
split
big
him in
blue
two,
boy.
in fact.
Oh yeah, gross. And there's a big blue boy who was the guardian for a long time, and then was just like, I've been doing a lot of overtime, chums. I'm out. Unpaid
Correct.
overtime. I'm out. So the current guardian is evil. I don't person, not easy, not evil. He's been brainwashed to do bad things, and we
Hmm.
think it's been hinted that April is the next guardian.
I think she's been
So,
told that. I think
all right. Is
Tobias
that
told
real though?
her.
Is she actually supposed to be the next guardian?
I mean, that's what Tobias said.
So I guess like the
That's what she
the
thinks.
okay. Jesus. Just Seal talking riddles here. Doesn't want to confirm or deny anything. So politician answer,
We don't have
Seal.
to wait very long to see what happens. I'm just...
Okay. See, so if you don't confirm or deny anything, I go into like spiels of like what ifs, and like I was gonna say that like it makes sense if she was supposed to be the next guardian because the current one was supposed to have actually been guardian like 100 or 200 years ago, so the timeline would fit. Something.
Well, the Guardians are supposed to go for like 1,000 years.
Oh, it's 1,000. Oh.
Yes, so the current Guardian, or the guy who stepped down, had been doing it for 1,200 years. So he stepped down after 200 years of overtime.
We are now on a
Space
I
station.
don't want to say yeah, space station orbiting Earth.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to go on a ship, I guess.
We're trying to get to the entrance to the Guardian's realm. And
Yeah,
because of, like, the Earth's drift over time or something,
it's further away.
the entrance is in space now. It was
Yeah.
originally on Earth. But, I don't know.
April can't wait.
If you got more than one suitcase,
Well, the universes are collapsing back in on each
the
other.
universes are lots of people are like so I would say people in Arcadia, like the people who are the magic people, they're aware of Stark, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but people in Stark are not aware of Arcadia.
Correct.
So the people in Stark are suddenly they're having weird visions. They're seeing like they're just seeing apparitions and stuff because the
Mhm.
worlds are merging, and it's probably not gonna be good.
Yeah. I mean, the idea
Yeah.
is that originally both sides were aware of the other, but it was, I mean, this is whatever. Basically, in Arcadia, the Sentinel, the Church of the Balance, have stuck around and told everybody these things, whereas in Stark, people were like, well, magic isn't real. This is
Yeah.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
And they stopped believing.
Yep. I mean, fair enough. Like, there was no
Right,
you
there
know,
is no magic in Stark, so.
yeah, there's no magic in Stark, so why would they believe it? You know?
Mhm.
It's a station guard keeping the colonists out of restricted areas. In other words, making sure we don't go to this hall.
This is not like Myst. This is so different than Myst. Other than both being adventure games. This game is vastly better than a lot of the other adventure games that were coming out post LucasArts getting out of the adventure
A
game.
lot of people have nostalgia for this one because it was one of those standout games amongst all those.
Yeah, I mean, I think,
Obviously.
it's like I had a lot of nostalgia for it as it's something that was an important game for me.
But unfortunately, I mean, we'll revisit it, and we realized
Right.
that some of the writing is not great.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot, obviously colder now. I'm very curious to see how the end plays out because the end is the thing that has always stuck with me.
Restaurants, stores, casinos, bars, all designed
No,
to
it is
squeeze
more like
large,
Myst than
precious
Myth.
few dollars out of the colonists' pockets.
Um,
At least they won't be needing money where they're
We
going.
don't need money where we're going. Are we just? We just work and everything's provided to us? So we're going to some sort of communist
All
like
big money.
colony?
That's the
I'm not sure if that's what she means or if she means like, because we're going to the Guardians realm and.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Well, it does seem like you sign up to do this, and you're signing up to just be to
Yes,
work and
it's some
be.
kind of like indentured servitude.
Yeah, yeah.
LucasArts
It's
just go out the
weird.
curve and make them all seem bad. I mean, yes. Like, as somebody who played, a lot of LucasArts games, as a kid, and then tried to play, because there are these other games, that people would really promote, like, the Gabriel Knight games, and some of the other Sierra stuff, and, I mean, this game, and some other, there are non-LucasArts adventure games that people promote, and having played them, or at least, in quite a few of them, none of them are as good as like the big LucasArts games. I mean, even the middling LucasArts games are at least as good, if not better, than like all of the other best adventure games. It's really sad. Like,
Oh, maybe company script. You may be right, PM.
yeah, that could. Yeah, I don't know if that's. Oh, I guess we can go to the
ladies' room.
bathrooms.
Oh, sorry. Dan's phone ringing.
Oh,
Ring, ring.
It sounded like it could be a sound effect in the game.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta change my thingy so that you don't pick them up.
locked. It's locked. There are 300 women here, and the ladies' room is locked. Good God! This is one journey I prefer not to embark on. Deep breath.
Oh my God, get over yourself,
try not to
April.
breathe.
I mean, she is what, like a teenager or whatever?
Yeah,
or
she's
like
18.
In early 20s? Yeah.
Instant heat. For that special moment when manly vigor is required. Fast. Ha! Their secret revealed.
I don't understand. Like,
done in this.
I
don't understand.
Don't know.
To purchase instant heat, the number one
is it like
source of
some sort of
manly
Viagra thing?
Please insert a cash or credit chip.
I guess. I don't know.
Boner gas? Is that so?
Did she interview for the job of Guardian? Nope.
Get my hands dirty? It's a garbage can.
Oh my God, April.
That's half
I
this
feel like
game.
I'm spending my entire life pushing trash from one place to another. Weirdest thing.
Yeah, you're an adventure game protagonist.
Hmm.
Oh well, I thought we were gonna look
it's
in
a
it.
hole in the wall, cleverly concealed. You gotta handed to them. They know security. It's filthy. Get my hands dirty?
Oh, I can't interact with that one.
I
Okay.
don't even want to find out.
She's the kid of one of the
I don't
dragons,
even
so it's
wanna
really just
find
pure
out.
nepotism yet, right? I
Um,
guess. Yeah. We
um,
think that she calls it mother, so who knows?
It's a grill covering what looks like a narrow path.
Oh yeah. Oh, like, but why would she want? I don't like.
I
What is her
don't.
impetus here?
Well, she
Like,
can't get out.
Right.
The day I traded away my screwdriver.
But I don't know why this seems like a good way to get out. I mean, the Guardian job does not seem like it's a good job.
Yeah,
Like,
it seems absolutely crap. Like, you literally are just suspended, and you're just like
Uh-huh.
suspended in some sort of space, mentally exerting the two separate worlds to be separate. I guess it is not what you would want. You do not want that job.
Do.
Well, if she is the next Guardian, she see the timelines don't line up. That's the one thing that I'm thinking she might not be the next Guardian because the timelines don't like add up. The
I
current
mean-
Guardian should still be the Guardian for another 800 years.
Right, but like, Gordon seems to be. I mean, I guess if Gordon is actually the age that he seems to be, I mean, we haven't seen any indication that he's not. Then he's not the right age either, right? It would be like, are there just like potential guardians showing up, and then if they don't assume guardianship, they just live a normal life and then die, and then another one comes?
I guess, yeah.
It's unclear because yeah, they haven't really specified how that works, but that was kind of how I understood it.
Looks like it leads into a
Because
larger
otherwise,
revelation or
because there's
spiritual
nothing that
source.
suggests like that Gordon is like unnaturally old, that he's been around for like 200. Because you'd have to be 200 years old.
These tunnels go on for miles and miles. Before I risk getting lost, I should
Okay,
at least know
I'll
where I'm
look at the
headed.
fucking map. Okay. Men's room. Okay, so we can go here or here. I guess let's go.
It's one of the station guards. Not while there's somebody in the room, I can't.
Well, that seems bad. That's a camera. Facing the wrong way, I guess.
Looks like it's got a gun. Oh no, it's just a sensor, I guess.
It's a surveillance camera.
Yeah, I think it's a
It's connected to the
mic.
station feed via an optical cable.
How does she know what it's connected to?
It's connected to the station feed via an optical cable.
That's
She's
this is my ongoing beef with April. She just seems to know shit that I'm like, I don't understand.
she's a
She's an
23rd
arsonist.
century teen,
She's 18 years
she
old,
just
she's an
knows all
arsonist.
these things. That's just
Uh-huh.
things people know now. Like the kids know all the tech.
What's going on?
Yeah, but they
Who's
don't
there?
know all the tech,
Hold
though.
on, stop right there.
I'm glad these aren't screwed on.
Somebody's playing solitaire.
Okay, April, I need you to like lock the door or something.
No time for that now. The guard could be back. No time for that now. The guard could be back. It's a bank of security monitors.
Yeah,
connected to
what,
cameras.
I know this.
It's a coffee mug.
Okay, but what are you fucking doing then? Are we just leaving? No, that's bad.
Here, this is a restricted area. You're going back to the pen with the other colonists, Missy.
The pen. Gross.
Okay. There was nothing there that I could interact with that I could see. I assume I need to interact with something, but I was like, oh, we go in here and then we can like lock the door or something, and then we can do something. I don't know. Yeah, 23rd Century Solitaire. This game does not have, uh, like an imagination for the future that is very
No,
like
it's not. Yeah.
it's like the cultural references are pretty much all like stuff from the 20th century and
If I go any further, I'll be caught on camera, and that's one show I don't want to be the star of.
is there a camera over there? I guess there must be. So like obviously this is what you do. You pull this and you go back over there. But like what else can you do here? Can you put something in his mug? Poison his coffee and then knock him out? Seems like that would happen, but I don't think we have
Who's there?
anything.
Hey, hold on. Stop right there.
Stop right there.
Save the game. So I don't have to do this again.
That's fair.
Let's see, what do we got here? We got this, we got this. None of these things are useful. Things we can interact with. Oh, the
No
coat!
time for that
Yeah.
now. The guard could be back any moment. It's an official-looking coat. No time for that
Oh
now.
my
The
god,
guard could be
okay.
back any
Well,
moment.
the hell do you want to interact with then?
What the heck are you doing in here? This is a restricted area. You're going back to the pen with the other colonists.
Oh my god, this is so annoying.
Okay, I can tell you what you've got to interact with to make
Okay,
this.
what is it?
You've got to interact with the Viagra thing.
Oh, but I can't. Okay.
Lol,
I mean, I guess
interact
that makes
with
sense, but I thought
Viagra.
it just said that I couldn't because I needed money.
Yeah, if you got a cash card.
Oh, we do. That's right. Okay. I forgot that all of this is just like April's like, fuck it. I'm using all my money. I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know if we're making the guard horny or
Thank you
we're
for
just
purchasing
giving him
instant
like
heat,
something
the
to
number
worry
one
about.
source of manly vigor.
I don't really know what this is going
Please be
to.
advised that excessive use of
I
instant
don't.
heat,
I.
the number one
I-
source of
okay.
manly vigor, can cause involuntary spasms and discharge.
We're gonna give him
Oh,
some involuntary
nasty.
spasms.
And discharge.
Well,
That would make me worry and leave my job. Well, my posting. My
oh
job.
my god.
What do you expect? Viagra from a toilet? A bathroom, sorry.
If I go any further, I'll be caught on
No,
camera.
I know, April. I just want you to run over here to do this. Thank you. I appreciate this guard. Just being like, oh, again.
Christ. PM.
What's going on?
Gross.
Who's there? Hey, hold on. Stop right there.
We're gonna be sending this guy to Bonk Horny Prison.
Is one enough? What the hell? I'll use all of them, just in case.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you'll kill
I'm
him,
gonna
April!
go myself.
I mean, that's the idea, right?
April does not give a fuck. She's a murderer, let's be honest here.
Yeah. Drink your coffee.
Drink your horny coffee. I can't shout that any louder because Dan's on the phone and the person he's talking to will be like, what the fuck is going on?
I feel... Mary, Mother of God. I really feel... God damn. Madam Joy's pleasure suites on the promenade had better be open. This constitutes an emergency.
Jesus Christ. This was like a puzzle game. Why? This is as bad as all the instant sailors she murdered.
It's an official
I
looking
mean-
coat.
Yeah.
Yes,
There's
please.
something in one of the pockets.
Okay. I think we should wear the
It's a
official
short
coat.
and thin cylinder. A magnetic key, I believe. That might come in handy. It's an official looking coat. I think this is a registry of all the prisoners on the station. Let's see.
Prisoners? Wait, okay.
Cell block registry. Cell
What
Not the
is this
colonists.
place?
Brian,
Okay, I was like,
Cell 2,
what is
Ruth
it?
Kwani, Cell
Is this like a
3,
whole city?
Morgan Enger, Cell 4, Hammerhead,
It seems
Cell
like
5,
it. Yeah, it had like shops and
Reference
stuff,
G.
and
Holloway.
But it has its own prison, or did they send all
Yeah.
the prisoners from Dark to the
The
station?
Guardians
I
in
think
cell
it has its own
number
prison.
Okay.
I don't think it's like a prison station.
Well, that we know of.
Cargo bay, rest area, cell block. Oh.
Roger that, Central. Taking a break. Out.
Ah. Okay. Interesting. This is kind of a. This is okay.
Somebody's playing solitaire.
Well, we're probably actually gonna need something from the rest area, I'm gonna guess.
Roger on that command, Central. Moving into position. Out.
That person sounds like they're from Command and Conquer.
I think that's called a developer voice. Oh, I don't shoot. Do I actually need to remember, like, where to go? So that I don't run into guards? That's gonna be annoying. Where am I? Oh, I think I'm here. So I want
You
to go
are here.
down and to the left. Although there is something over here. So, but I guess it's not labeled, so maybe it's not important. Or interesting. I guess I can't go to the rest area. Oh, I guess the cameras don't matter now because the guy running the cameras is gone. So,
I love how there's just like this one person.
yep. Okay, so I guess we do just move the guy on the cell block. I thought we were gonna have to go to these different areas and like move the guards around so that we could get to
Oh
them.
god. That just screams end game adventure game puzzle where you're just like your eyes are just bleeding from the pain of suffering through this.
I was like, oh, that's cool. You could like order them. You know, it's like, okay, we'll order this guy over here.
Yeah, you think it's cool, and I'm like, this sounds like the worst.
But it seems like that's not what we had to do. So, I mean, maybe we do have to go to like the cargo bay and get something. I don't know. Oh shit, I also forgot which, okay, I guess it was 5 because none of the others are interactable.
It's an electronic lock with a sliding cover.
April, what are you doing? What?
Hello. You were a hard hard man
Hello.
to find.
You. You speak Navin. Are you from Arcadia?
No, but I have had a lot of practice. I'm a shifter, like yourself. And as it turns out, the next guardian, although I'm currently in
Okay,
denial.
sorry. Did I miss something?
Go
How
ahead.
does she know this person?
Adrian.
Like, how?
Have you come to free me? Or to question me more?
This is the
I'm with
previous
good
guardian.
guys. Well,
So
I'm all
she
that's
was
left of the good
Oh,
guys.
right, that's right, because she knew he was in
The
prison.
balance.
Right, right.
yes,
It is collapsing.
He said he was
I
big
did
and
not want to
blue, so
leave
I didn't recognize him.
the
right.
Guardian's realm,
Yes.
but I had to.
Nobody's blaming you. But if we don't get moving soon, we won't have time to save the world. Worlds. Can you believe I'm still not getting my head around that concept?
I think it's like
What do we
blue
do?
energy, like
You
when
just
they're
keep close to me,
managing the balance.
and let me worry about that, okay?
So he
I've
just
had some
couldn't stay
practice with
because
subterfuge
he
lately.
literally,
I
like,
will
was
do
there a
as you
reason, an
say.
outside force, why he couldn't stay, or just he physically couldn't take it anymore?
Yeah, I get the sense of like, yeah, that he couldn't do it anymore because it was like 1,200 years over what he was, or 200 years over what he was supposed to be doing.
Mhm.
That kind of drains people.
It's Adrian, the Guardian.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna try to get this guy out of here. I don't know why his arms are so short.
Or is it just his legs are very tall?
I guess that's possible. I mean, normally if someone has longer legs, they also have longer arms.
I guess.
Alright, so we need to go to the airlock. Well, we can't go to the airlock.
Negative on that command, Central. Somebody's already taking a break.
Okay.
Up at the noble T-Rex. I think his arms are short and his legs are tall. Maybe Griffin McElroy made him.
What?
Everything
He is a
clear,
monster
Central.
factory.
Over. Roger on that command, Central. Moving into position. Out. Roger that, Central. Taking a break. Out.
Alright, so we can get to cargo bay this way. I don't think there's a way for us to get to the airlock because it's two guys. Oh wait, no, we could actually. Well, let's go see what's in the cargo bay, I guess. I'm not sure how conscious they are as the Guardian. I guess they probably are, but they just kind of float in this space with blue energy and.
F2021. Oh god, this is going to take ages. That's T11 up there and B413 down there.
I don't know what we're looking for.
C34, 102, and 103. D99 1 to 4 and E2019. Phew. Q 45, 30, 31, and 33. Whatever happened to 32? And L93, L94, and L108.
What is that noise?
Some kind of thingy,
G42,
like
1, 2.
moving box around or something.
Seems to be the G42
Just sounds like a
series.
dinosaur.
G98, 10, 13, and L.
Yeah.
It's an inventory database of all the parts stored in the cargo bay. There's nothing I need to search for.
Oh, okay. So it's probably that we're gonna go to the airlock and we're gonna need to come get a part. Are you still hanging up? Like, God, he's very slow. Just get over here, Adrian.
He's doing his best.
Roger on that command, Central. Moving into position. Out. Roger that, Central. Taking a break.
I think he's resetting position each time. Can I not go past him?
Fort Liftosaurus. Is there a T-1000? Lol. She sunk my battleship. It did sound like battleship shenanigans.
Yeah, I have no idea what that sign was was like what was trying to convey there.
From what I understand, this gateway to the Guardian's realm, a wormhole, something like that. It's somewhere outside the station?
Not far from this metal box. No, not far. I can sense it. It calls to me. Perhaps a day's journey on foot.
Oh no,
You'll be going a
Elvac.
lot faster than that, trust me. Stay here while I get everything ready. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Is she gonna fly a spaceship now? Is this what the teens in Stark know?
This place
Oh
frightens
my
me.
heart.
She plays video games. Shirts.
Load pod. It's a single-person pod, used to maneuver outside the station to do general maintenance and, clean windows, I guess. We used to run simulations of similar
See?
pods back at school, just for fun.
She's played video games.
It's a single-person pod.
Get over here. Get in the pod, April.
No, you gotta do something else first.
Oh, there's more buttons to push now that weren't interactable before.
Launch pod.
Do you want a hint?
Just wait here. I'm gonna try and find a...
Okay. What else is there to even interact with? I mean, oh, there's a panel, I think. Yep, panel.
oxygen filter? Damn, the filter's missing.
Okay. So we need an oxygen filter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this is annoying. Like, just let me try to get in the pod and then and then she's like, oh, it says the oxygen filter's missing. Like, if she doesn't know about it, there's no reason she shouldn't try to get into it.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that. You've got to go back to the cargo room.
Yeah. I gotta move the guards.
Ugh. The worst.
Roger on that command, Central. Roger that, Central. Taking a...
I hear the shit out of that band. Yeah, really loud.
I'm gonna switch to push to talk.
Okay. SL, I mean, it seems like there is nothing to the robot, so yes.
Don't need to Lamal me. Elvac.
I'll do a quick search for the oxygen filter I need. Pods, spare parts, oxygen filters. Bingo! They've got a bunch of them in stock stored at L109. L109.
Mm-hmm.
G34 R1 F202. A whole lot of boxes. A whole lot of boxes.
The person Dan's
a whole
talking
lot of
to,
boxes,
he can't hear him,
a
so now
whole lot of
Dan's shouting
boxes,
louder
a
to
whole lot of
compensate.
boxes.
Oh my god, it's a whole lot of fucking boxes.
Guess it wasn't in any of those.
E1489 to 102 and L109. L109, that's the one.
Oh my god,
Woohoo.
he's shouting, I can't hear anything.
Well, we got an oxygen brick. Apparently?
It's the oxygen filter for the maintenance pod.
I don't know why it's a brick. Let's go.
I can switch it. I can switch this back now. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, back from push to talk.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Roger on that command, Central. Roger that, Central. Taking.
5 by 5.
Because there's no actual puzzle here. It's just like busy work. Because there's no like
Yeah.
trying to
It
move
feels
them
like the end of the
around.
game. Busy work.
I thought there was going to be a puzzle where it was like, trying to move them into different configurations to open up paths, but it's literally just like you move the guy in the place you want to go to, and before that you have to reassign the guy that you moved before. I'd rather do busy work than a puzzle. Well,
But a puzzle, at the end of a puzzle, even a puzzle suck. At the end of a puzzle, you feel that oh yeah, I feel good. I did the puzzle. Whereas busy work, you're just like, you don't get that same. I don't think you get that same.
It's a single
I think there's definitely puzzles that are bad that I do not feel satisfied upon completing.
Right, but is there busy work that you feel satisfied by doing, or you just feel like glad it's fucking over?
I mean, I guess
I
I think by definition, busy work I don't enjoy. If there's there are repetitive things that I enjoy, which is lots of video games
It
that are
depends on what
adventure
kind of loot
games.
you get from the busy work, says Elvac. That's true.
Is this the Star Forge? It's a space station.
It's a single person pod.
It's a single person pod.
Okay, but now we can hit the launch button.
Step into this machine.
What is it?
It's a pod, a sort of exoskeletal spacesuit. Oh hell, like you have any idea what I'm talking about? It will protect you when you travel.
Don't be so
through space.
dismissive.
All you need to know.
Well, he was like this metal box about the space station.
Or at least you don't.
Still though.
I will launch
Come
myself
on.
right behind you, and then I'll come to get you. We'll go through the gateway together.
I understand. One thing, April. When we get to the Guardian's realm, we may be separated, and I must give you a warning.
Of what?
Of the 3 trials before you get to the Well of Making.
Ah, this
There
sounds bad.
are more trials still? I thought that since I had the disc.
The disc is but the key, and a replacement for the disc that was broken when I deserted the tower. You will still need to prove your worth to the balance, that you can take the responsibility of being.
Oh, here's the
for
interview.
1,000 years.
Okay, so tell me, what are these, 3 trials?
The first trial is a trial of might. Defeat a powerful enemy using your talents in war and in magic.
Great, I have absolutely
Tiana?
no magical or warrior talents whatsoever.
You absolutely have magical talents. You can fucking
The
shift.
second trial is the trial of spirit. Face that which you fear the most, the darkness in your heart to go on.
Spiders?
You may not even be aware of your deepest fear, April. It is locked in
Is
your
our
heart.
trials of programming
The
interview?
third trial is the trial of matter. To get to the well of making, you
Well,
must cross an
kind of.
apparently insurmountable barrier using whatever means at your disposal.
That sounds like the easiest one. So that's it? Pass through those trials and I'm home free?
Yes. Like I said, there is a chance I might not be there with you. And in that case, you must make your way towards the tower.
Okay, got it. Now, let's hurry up before somebody finds us here. Go into the pod and don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
If you had to make another game set in this universe, what genres would it be? Not adventure. I don't know. I was
I don't
trying to
know
think about
either.
this while we were talking,
Like
while
an
we were having
actual
that conversation.
RPG may be something.
I mean, the thing is, yeah, I guess an RPG would probably make the most sense. But the thing I was thinking about it was, I don't find the setting like it's the setting is not the super draw of this game to me. At least as now, I don't even know. But like the reason that I have nostalgia for this game is that I liked April, and the way that April interacts with this world, which is, yeah, very different now playing it as an adult.
That's okay. I'm also just annoyed because like Adrian can detect where the entrance is, and she has a map quotation mark, but it's just like she just launched them out. Like, is she gonna grab him and then?
She's just gonna follow him.
But he isn't controlling anything. He's just free floating.
I don't know.
I hate this. I guess she's going towards the glowy thing. I thought it was gonna be invisible.
I guess once they get close enough to it, it becomes visible.
Uh-oh. Wait, who was that? It's like 2 seconds.
Somebody else is coming. Who
See,
could it
watching it on the
be?
Discord is a little bit choppy, so sometimes the frames are, just the cutscenes. The cutscenes are choppy.
I mean, it's just another, you know, like space thingy pod. Chapter
Yeah, I
13,
know.
the longest journey.
It's the last chapter!
Longest journey online. The weird thing is that is like seems possible,
Anybody here?
given that the secret world existed.
This seems like a grim place to live for 1,000 years.
Is my bedroom. Blue sand. Never seen that outside of a Picasso. Can't remember landing. I remember the wormhole, the dimensional shift, then this.
Does the secret world have any crossover events? I have no
Odd
idea.
feeling, though.
Not as far
Don't
as I
think I'll
know.
be able to use it again. It's barren and lifeless. This world looks like it's on the verge of collapsing on itself.
All right, into the desert. April Ryan fled into the desert, and the Dark Man followed.
There's the second pod, but I don't see.
Is that a Dark Tower
Adrian!
reference? Or something else?
The Dark Tower.
Okay.
He's not anywhere. So he must have survived the landing, but where is he?
The gunslinger followed.
Adrian?
Well, yeah, the Man in Black fled across the desert, and the Gunslinger followed. Can't reverse the positions. Well, I think in this position we're getting chased by somebody else, but unclear.
It's Adrian's pod. It's empty. There's nothing out here. It's completely barren.
We're getting followed by the Gunslinger. Yeah, fair. Oh, hi!
Oh, it's that thing that kept following her.
Oh, God.
We don't know what this is, right?
It's called the Chaos Vortex,
I had no idea it could follow me all the way.
and
Okay.
April guessed that it is the other half of Gordon.
Oh, he's a giant energy
Well,
louse.
because they split Gordon, you know, like Gordon is just the logical part, and so the idea is like, uh, yeah, it is Langolier. Like, you know, the science part, and then the chaos part got split off into its own thing and became this monster that just roams around Arcadia.
Except she's not in Arcadia right now, so how did it get here?
Well, that's what she said. Yeah,
Her?
she's like, I didn't know it could leave Arcadia.
Okay.
Uh,
So was it the thing that followed her in the pod, or is this? It's just.
I don't
appeared
think this
here?
was in a pod.
But it makes sense. It could follow her. It can. She can shift. Guardians
Yeah.
can shift.
If it's not stopped soon,
Mhm.
it'll consume everything.
Alright, well, I don't remember if it's...
Magic
Yeah.
might be able to bind the chaos vortex somehow. But if I try to throw the potion, just waste it.
Well, then get up there! I think we might do this.
Talisman doesn't seem to affect it.
No.
Maybe its magic isn't strong enough.
You're on the right track. You just gotta keep trial and error.
I guess he's not around. Should try again later.
Okay, well... Yeah, I mean, we need to, like, use this potion on it, I think. But,
My God, please, can I just tell you?
With that thing ready to attack me, there's no way I can find a way.
I
past
mean,
the
what... I don't... Is there something I'm missing that I can interact with, or is it just, like...
No, it's in your inventory. There's two things in your inventory you have to use.
I mean, I had the two things that I could use on it, and it wouldn't let me use them.
There's two things you've got to combine, and then use that combined thing on it.
Oh. Okay. So literally the same thing I did. I just gotta. Oh, that's some Pokeball.
Yep. Jesus.
If I had wings, I could fly across.
I know that
Since I
feeling all
don't,
too well.
I'll just have to head back down to the desert and try to find my way around the chasm.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why we came up here. And we walked all the way back up.
Adventure games.
Uh-oh.
What is this? It looks like
So that must have been our first trial, right? Against
Yep.
a big monster?
home.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not. It's like a projection, but it's definitely the kitchen back home. The way it used to look when I was 8 or 9. God, what's happening to me? Who's there?
I got you something special.
Dad? Daddy?
Bad
Is that
dad's
you?
time.
Hush, pumpkin. Come here.
How gross is this?
Please, Daddy, don't hurt me.
Didn't I say to come here? Come here right now, bro.
She never explicitly said why she didn't like her daddy.
Come on.
No. Her diary talks about that she feels bad that she left her mom and her siblings.
Mhm.
This
is really, like, creepy.
Scary.
Mm-hmm.
Come to Daddy, pumpkin. Come to Daddy, and I will make everything quiet.
It's our kitchen, where Mommy cooks breakfast, lunch, and dinner and cleans the dishes.
Yeah, so
Uh.
I read what you have to do, and I don't understand how you would come to the conclusion of what you have to do.
Okay.
Because I'm just like, what the fuck? You have got the right idea. You have to give something to your dad.
For church. Daddy, please, you don't want to hurt me. You're not a bad person. You're not.
I think he is.
Don't.
Not your daddy. I'm not your daddy. You came into our lives and you destroyed us. You took advantage of us. You're a frightful little beast.
But Daddy, you gave me this.
Oh, is that what the ring is? I don't remember what the ring is.
You gave this to me, Daddy. You do care. You do love me. You're just not
Yeah.
very good at it.
You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to show him that you know that he loves you. And it's like,
Yeah,
how-
this is bad.
how- yeah, I don't get this at all. And I love how it's like on her to show that you know.
Yeah, like, no, he's just bad. Like, just.
You did nothing, Daddy. It wasn't your
I don't know
fault.
why ears are
It
like
wasn't your fault
that.
I got hurt.
I'd been drinking and she was so beautiful. My little April, you were so beautiful.
I guess she is
We wanted to
adopted.
give you a
Yeah.
home. We wanted to
Yeah.
be what your
Well, that's what also
biological
you're saying. You
parents
came into
couldn't.
our lives.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
A family. That night, when we brought you home, I'd had a few drinks with the guys. I was feeling a little dizzy, and then your mother, she says to me, hold her. Hold your baby girl in your arms. And I take you, and I hold you, and you look up at me with such startled eyes, like it's the first time you see somebody like me. I fell in love with you, my little baby. You were so beautiful.
you think that's
And you
April's hair? Oh,
smiled
maybe,
at me,
yeah.
and then
My screen's smaller than probably what you guys have it.
What happened, but I was
Yeah, it's
almost
colored
taking a
like
step
blonde, so
forward.
I guess it's supposed to be like little.
You
Pigtails.
fell to the floor.
Side
Yeah, side
You
pigtails.
didn't cry. You didn't even whimper. When the doctors told us you would never walk, oh my baby, I couldn't stand the guilt. I don't know why that made me into the monster that I am. Why I decided that hurting you was the only way I could face my shame. When you started walking and
Ugh.
then getting better
Mhm.
and better at it, it was like you were mocking me. I was such a fool, a selfish fool, and now I lost you. Forever.
I forgive you.
You do?
Yes, I forgive you for everything. I forgive you. I
Forgive you, Daddy.
I hate this so
hate
much.
that.
This,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, you're never given enough backstory to really fully comprehend that scene. As in, you don't care.
Yeah, it's literally only talked about in like her diary and stuff if you go and read it. But I mean, yeah, I mean just obviously in general, like there is no fucking way she should be apologizing or forgiving her dad. Like yeah. I think yeah, it's very I mean that's just bad. And yeah, it's not like built up as a part of her character that's in the background, and because I think you could do a version of like this is the thing that's in the background, and then this is kind of her biggest issue or her biggest fear, but obviously it would have to have it would not be a it would not involve her forgiving him. It would just involve her basically having to let that go, like. Just be, like, be angry, but like, like I'm gonna go live my life.
Finally, I thought I'd never make it here. Oh, great. doesn't seem to be any way across. It's some kind of conical sandstone structure, reaching about a third of the way to the base of the tower. Foreboding clouds. It's the Guardian's Tower.
Yeah. Please look up at the actual thing, April, that we're trying to go to.
Perhaps I'd be able to find a way to get across. The canyon's filled with dense fog, blocking my view. But it's definitely a very long way down, and the walls look much too steep to climb. I'd love to have a look at what's down there.
You can shift too?
No, I think April yanked him.
Oh.
I think...
It worked!
What?
Hello, old friend.
April! What the heck? What happened?
I used magic to, magically transport you here.
I should have known. Swirling blue lights never did anybody any good, that's for sure. And that cute
I mean,
little
honestly, it
sparrow,
wouldn't be
she's
a
so
loss if
upset
Crow
when she
died
wakes
here.
up and- Hey, when did you learn to do magic?
I picked it up on the way here. Listen, I need you to help me out. I need to find a way across this canyon and into that tower over there.
Why don't you just flap your wings and fly then? Oh, that's funny! I'd kill myself! Flap your wings and fly! Oh, baby! Whew, that's a zinger. I gotta write that down somewhere. Wait a minute. Oh, flap your wings and fly! Jeez. Anyways, when did you ever need my help? Oh, sure, you brought me along, let me do your dirty work once in a while, but come on! You could have done just as well on your own. I mean, you just left me high and dry at the end there, didn't you? Just up and left without a word of goodbye.
I didn't mean to leave you like that, Crow, but you couldn't come with me.
Oh, sure. Use me, then leave me. Don't worry, I know how that works. I'm not half as innocent as you seem to think. But I thought we were friends.
Crow, we are friends. Good friends.
That why you gave me the name Crow? Oh, I thought it was nice, all right. Real ring to it.
Oh boy.
Until I found out what a
Use
crow
boot on
actually
Crow.
is over
Kill
there in
Jester. I mean,
Stark.
Crow.
Right. Crow. The sneaky.
There's nothing wrong with crows!
Yeah, crows are awesome.
There is. They're like
They're
flying
smart.
rats. You even have something called a scarecrow to chase us off with, don't you? I mean, crows are so stupid. They're scared off by strong people dressed in rags.
This is so dumb.
And that's the name you come up with?
Ah.
Bah!
That's not...
No? No excuses. I can't bear it. Oh, the pain. The pain. That's all I am to you, a flying flea bag? I'm
I don't know why the
sorry,
audio
I
is
can't
skipping
bear to look at you
occasionally.
anymore.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was just through Discord or
No.
if it was
Shut
like.
up!
Yeah.
I knew that name because of a cartoon character I loved when I was a kid. His name was Crowboy. He was the star of a series of what we call animated cartoons. It's like public theater.
This
You can watch
fucking
it on
reveal.
canvas
I
or a
don't...
screen.
It's like it doesn't mean anything to us. Why do we care? You know?
It's such a baffling... I don't know why this is here.
And a
I
cowboy.
don't know.
And he had a hat and a lasso and an albatross called Old Whitey that he rode on.
He had an albatross? His own albatross?
And every week he'd come to a new town where the bad guys were making life tough for everybody else, and he'd sort it out like a real hero.
He was a hero? Crowboy?
So that's why I called you Crow. I
Oh
figured
yeah,
you're
Crow
not
is
cowboy,
a recurring
so
character.
it'll be just Crow.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, I think crows are cool.
Oh, damn. God, right.
Yes, crows are cool. This argument makes no sense.
Me and my big beak. I I couldn't keep it shut, could I? I had to say something stupid. I'm so stupid, dumb, stupid, stupid, dumb, dumb, stupid.
It was a misunderstanding, Crow. It could have happened to anybody, even good friends, especially good friends.
Yeah, but I'm so stupid.
Are you gonna keep beating yourself up, or are you gonna help me? Time's running short.
Of course I'm gonna help you. Anything for you, April. Just tell old Crow what to do, and he'll do it. Like that. I can be a hero too, just like Crow Boy.
Okay, let me think.
I hate this whole thing.
Sorry.
I hate it.
Crow, I need you to fly down into the canyon to see what's below the fog.
Into the canyon? Below the fog?
Are you scared?
I didn't say that.
Meanie,
It's
thank
just-
you.
Well, fog clings to my feathers, and... Would Crow Boy do it?
Crowboy would do it, but he'd be careful not to get hurt, and he'd come right back up again if he saw anything remotely dangerous.
Of course. Okay. Hold tight. I'll be back soon.
So what did you see, Crow? What was below the fog?
You're not gonna believe me.
What?
I told you, you're not going to believe me.
Just tell me what you saw.
Nothing.
Nothing? As in nothing out of the ordinary?
No, as in nothing at all. The absence of anything. Below the fog, there was nothing. It was terrifying. Until you've seen what nothing looks like, you won't be able to fully appreciate something. Anything at all. I used to hate this blue sand. I mean, blue sand. What the heck? Now, though, I love it. It's sand, and it's blue. It's something. Not like that. Nothing down there. It was freaky.
So there's no way I can climb down, cross over, and climb up on the other side?
You'll fall into the nothing. I'm telling you, I don't even think time passes down there. You'd be falling through nothing forever.
Damn. Crow, can you fly across the canyon to the base of the tower?
Can a chick lay eggs? Well, I know you can't, but... yeah, I can do that. What was it you wanted me to do again?
Just fly across the canyon and see if you can find any weird buttons or levers or something like that.
What for?
That's a
There
big
must be a way
canyon.
to cross this canyon.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a magical bridge that needs to be activated. I don't know, Crow. Just fly across and check it out, okay?
Will do. Hang on.
I'm
One
just
of my
clicking on
secrets
stuff
is
and
you'll
clicking on
have-
other
it's
stuff,
not like you
Crow.
have any other choice.
Yeah, Crow.
What did you find?
No bridge, that's for sure. But there's a well on the other side, on top of that conical sandstone staircase right below the tower. It looked magical. It had that no good, stay the heck away blue shimmer to it. So I didn't fly any closer. Who knows where I'd end up.
That's gotta be the Well of Making.
Well, maybe it can be making us a bridge then. Making us a bridge! I'm killing today.
You're easily amused, Crow.
My brain's 1/10 the size of yours. What do you want from me?
But maybe you got a point. Maybe the Well of Making can help us somehow.
It was only a joke, April.
I know, but still. It's the Well of Making.
Hmm.
Crow, I want you to get me some water from the Well of Making.
What?
Canyon dot mid.
Are you crazy? How am I supposed to carry water back from...
In your break.
Oh, no. 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 There's no
Just don't
way
drink
I'm
it.
doing that.
Come on, Crow. Your beak is perfect for the purpose. I don't need a lot of water, and all you have to do is make sure you don't swallow.
Hey, magic's got its upsides, I'm sure. I mean, where would social welfare be without magic? But
What?
magic water in my beak? No.
What?
What if
I
there
mean,
is
maybe in
no-
Arcadia, like,
I'm lucky
magic
I
is
got
used for
there
social
or
welfare.
something.
Not as far as we see.
good stories, April, and none of them are very nice. Magic's not a toy, nor is it a food, and it certainly doesn't belong in my beak.
Please.
God's sake,
Time's
Crow,
running
just
short
shut the
and
fuck
balance
up
is
and
at
get the
stake.
water.
You've got to help me, Crow. Don't you want to be a hero?
April's such a
Sure.
manipulator.
No. Oh, curses and damnation and all things mean and ugly. Fine. I'll put my life on the line, tempt fate, and risk a certain and painful death by magical poisoning if...
If what?
If you'll promise to pluck my fleas for the next, year.
1 year? So honor and glory mean nothing
Just
to
pluck his
Not
fleas.
as much as a good flea plucking. No.
you? Okay. Deal. Now, fly. Yike!
Fly, you fool.
Mm. Fly, my pretties.
How did it go?
Oh, good. Oh, what we do?
What do I want you to do? I can't take the water, so you're gonna have to do whatever it is we need done with it.
Alright, alright. I'm a little fire for cake instead of one. Wow, a bigger thing.
Okay, let me think about it for a second.
Nope. I figured we were gonna use the disc. Nope.
Yeah,
I got an idea,
there you go.
Crow.
Well,
There you got it.
You said there was nothing down there, right? The absence of anything.
uh-huh.
The water in your mouth is magical water from the Well of Making.
Whoa.
So what if we add the magic of making to nothing? What happens then? Something, right?
What?
Maybe. Or nothing,
Something's
April.
better than nothing. Fly down there and spit the water out on top of the nothing. Then get out quickly. Something will happen, I'm sure of it. I'm just not sure what exactly.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, that's convenient, I guess.
Come on, it's like a
I
the
don't.
trials, right? So there has to be
I
Where's Crow?
I don't know why that's what would happen.
Crow! Crow! Oh, please let him be alright, wherever he is.
dang, guess it did. Oh well, yep.
Oh, there's where
It's been
the.
a long journey getting here. This is it.
Hmm.
End of the road. All I have to do now is
Just
figure
said
out
the
how
name
to
of
get
the
up to
thing. It's the
tower.
name of the
I've already
thing.
passed
Well, she didn't say it was the
twice.
longest journey.
It's always something.
Hmm.
It's supposed to be easy. I guess this must be the Well of Making. It's not as imposing as I thought it would be. Not even close.
Say the line, April.
Say the line.
It's the Well of Making. It's very deep and very clear, and obviously magical.
Is it? See, we could have just had Crow fly over here with this thing and put it here.
Yeah, but we didn't know it was here, so how would we know it to bring to? It would need
Well,
to
we
go
knew
in
the
here.
Well of Making was here.
Right, but we didn't know we had to put the disc in the well making.
No, but we could have. I mean, I hypothesized it.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
That-
touch it.
that's a hand.
High five. Copy it.
The water has shaped itself into a hand.
Touch it. Hand.
Gonna turn blue?
Just like Adrian. She does have a bit of a Lara Croft face. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she does.
I don't think it's big enough to jump in SL. I think you just touch it.
She's pretty skinny.
I thought it was the size of the disc. The disc is not the size of her body.
I don't think the disc is that big. I think it's bigger than the disc. Oh.
Oh,
Thank
Oh,
God
hi,
you
Adrian.
came. I thought you were lost for good.
Jesus.
My path here diverged from yours. You had to pass the 3 trials.
You were right in warning me. This place is like a Freudian nightmare. The first psychologist to arrange field trips here will rake in a fortune. I mean, talk about shock therapy.
April.
It is a sacred place.
What is what?
Only the chosen few
What kind of
can pass
sentence
through
is that?
isolation.
No matter the content,
Why
that's
is
just.
my handbook on the well of making. I mean, I passed all the tests, right?
That is a mystery. You are to be the 13th guardian, are you not? The balance has picked you. Your hand should
Oh,
have
here we
unlocked
go.
the tower like
Lore.
mine did.
Why did it still react to your hand?
Even though I left the tower, I am still the current guardian, and I will continue to be until you go through the ritual and take my place. Hold on.
Is she saying she wanted to fuck her dad? Oh my god,
The
SL.
tower is letting us
I
in.
don't think she knows what Freudian means.
No, I think yeah, she's. I don't think the honestly the writer of this video game knows like what they just said.
Hello.
Oh wow, I did not know what you were laughing and I did not see until yeah.
I think that would be who was in the other pod.
Oh yeah, otherwise yeah.
I never thought I would see this
I guess
place
his arms are very short.
Cold. Was it always this cold?
I do not know. When I was here last, I did not feel much at all.
I'm freezing.
I spent more than 1,000 years in this tower, and yet I cannot remember ever feeling warm or cold. Being
Yep,
guardian,
this is the
there's just the balance.
Yeah, this is a bit from
and
the
our duty
beginning.
to it.
yeah,
This
and
is
then,
where- this is
and
where
all
you
the
paused.
level transition or the chapter transitions are showing this this
Balance.
spinning thing.
I was the conduit between magic and logic, between chaos and order, and I had to be clean.
That sounds horrible.
It never felt that way. I was content, as far as it was possible for me to be content, until the very end when I became restless.
That's when you left the tower?
I had no choice. The balance forced me out. I was polluting the flows that passed through me, through this room, and it was time for someone to succeed me.
So now it's my turn to be guardian.
Are you afraid?
I've never been so afraid in my life. 1,000 years. Everything will be gone when I'm done. My friends, my family,
Your arms will get shorter.
dead. My world probably
You don't think
changed
he was like
beyond
that before?
recognition.
He could be. It was 1,000 years ago.
I have experienced this myself. When I returned to Stark, I could not believe all the things I knew, the memories of a life that I recalled as clearly as if it were only yesterday. They were all gone.
Yeah.
I was lost, alone, dying, until the Vanguard picked me up from the street and imprisoned me. It shames me to say it, but that was a relief. To be fed, to sleep comfortably, to be warm. You have every right to be afraid. But consider this. Your sacrifice will be the salvation of mankind, of 2 worlds. What greater gift is there? What greater reward than to know you are like a god?
Believe me, I could do without the reward. If there was any other way, I'd embrace it in a second. But I won't shy away from this either. If it is my destiny, then so be it.
Good. To wish for the loss of dreams and emotions would be wrong. But to acknowledge it in the face of your fears, this proves you are ready.
Okay. So, what now? What do I do?
Just walk to the edge of the disc. The tower will
You hear me
know what
sneeze
to
there?
do.
No.
If you are
Okay,
the
I muted it
guardian,
just in time.
the tower will embrace you.
All right, here it goes. 1,000 years.
We don't even have to click on it.
I don't know if we have to click on anything.
Now what? Nothing's happening.
You are right.
Oh.
Then it is as I suspected.
What? What did you suspect?
That you are not the one chosen to take my place in the tower. You are not the 13th guardian.
If I'm not, then...
I think I may be able to answer that question.
If she had a God, I wish she had a mustache. She could twirl it.
How the hell did you get here?
You didn't think your little games back at the station would fool anyone, did you?
I hate this guy's voice.
Aside from those moronic and useless guards.
Whoa.
I don't know why it's like hitching.
Yeah.
Could be such a visionary and yet be so lacking in his comprehension of human nature. To surround
The game's trying to delete itself. So you can't complete the longest journey.
Maybe because he wasn't human.
He was not. That would explain a lot.
You didn't know, Gordon?
If he was not
Jesus.
human,
Oh, it's not. It's Seawolf's game. It's not Twitch because it's hitching on Discord.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's
You're
hitching for
lost,
me.
and you had
Yeah.
no idea who you were working for. How pathetic can you get?
Don't toy with me, child. Don't you dare toy with me.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do not know what came over me. I'm not prone to anger. In fact, I'm usually quite incapable of it. Must be the environment that's... I don't feel quite right. Like there's something in here that's calling to me. What are you doing to me?
I don't know what you're talking about, Gordon.
No matter. I can ignore this. It's so hot in here.
Come on, game, please.
The,
So afraid it's gonna glitch out.
I'm freezing. Maybe you should lie down for a minute or two.
maybe you should lie down, Miss Ryan. I actually have a good reason to be here, but you do not.
To Jetty.
You are no longer a candidate in this race, are you?
I may not become the new guardian, but neither will you. The balance will never accept you.
Don't be so sure, April. That's your name, is it not? April?
Yeah?
I will be the guardian. The balance will have no choice. Not with you and the previous guardian gone. And there's something here, isn't there? Someone's calling my name. Someone's... No. No. Not that. Not here. You brought it here, you stupid bitch!
Stop.
Okay. I'm gonna fight you with my T-Rex arms.
Gordon's the stronger one. He'll win if I don't do something. Gordon's the stronger one. Adrian's not gonna be able to hold out against Gordon forever.
That guy is a stupid bitch.
It's a large disc with a ring around it.
Oh my god, Seawolf, you're making this so anticlimactic by clicking and all the things.
Completely swallowed.
I'm gonna
Yeah, please
save
save
though.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a win.
Come on, Seawolf, you can figure it out. Figure it out.
With swirling
Oh, I
rings
know what to do. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, just do it. I don't want to listen to
I
the
just
talking
lost-
about the architecture.
Click.
This is like a climactic moment. Jesus.
No, stay away from me. Don't. No.
He's fighting him with his tiny arms. Become.
We gotta put the chaos back in him.
Yeah.
Does he have white hair this now? Oh, he's all white hair. Okay. It's just a weird
Yeah, you also
slightly.
do here.
I thought his hair turned black. Like, when we put it
That's what I
back.
thought there. Yeah, that's what I thought was happening.
What happened to him?
I'm alive again. You gave me back my life.
I did? You don't sound like yourself. Are you okay?
I do sound like myself. And I'm better than I've ever been, April. I'm whole again.
So it worked? The joining of two halves?
Magic and logic. Order and chaos. I'm in balance now. I am balance. And it's glorious. I'm sorry for what I did to you, April. And to you, sir, I'm sorry for everything.
It wasn't you. Not all of you, anyway.
It wasn't him at all. He literally
But
was
misguided me.
not him.
I wish I could undo all the harm I've done to both worlds.
Just
Both
like an
as
ad
Gordon
for still
Holloway
softener,
and as
what?
the Chaos Vortex. But I can't undo my actions. All I can do is make sure they'll never happen again.
This is such a
The
weird.
only way to ensure that.
I can collect universal hints. That's the last puzzle of the game.
There you go.
You? The Guardian?
It's my destiny, April Ryan, not yours. I was born to be the Guardian. And although the Vanguard almost managed to prevent that from ever happening, they didn't succeed. And now, I'm ready. Thanks to you.
But what about me? If I'm not going to be the Guardian, then who am I?
That's something I cannot answer for you, April. Only you can do that. But I don't think the universe is done with you. You are important. Just not in the way you imagined.
He speaks the truth, April. He is to be the Guardian now. It was always his destiny, even though it was taken from him by the Vanguard. We will begin the changing of the Guards.
SL.
And you, April, thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice, your courage, your kindness.
Okay, stop.
For all those people
You're
you
making
killed.
me feel very self-conscious. I only did what had to be done.
Which is more than most people would have done. Your journey here will be remembered, April Ryan. Remembered and retold for all time.
Right now, I'm only concerned about what's coming next. Where do I go now? Where can I go?
That is your
Anywhere. You're a
choice to
shifter.
make. But do not fret. This world will never hurt you again.
That's a
How
lie.
do I get back to Stark? Or Arcadia, for that matter.
Walk. Walk until you are outside, and then go back inside. It is easy from here. You can go anywhere you wish.
I guess then that this is goodbye.
Perhaps we will meet again.
Yeah, why not? It's not an impossible thought. Anyway, you guys have an important job to get to. Don't let me hold you back.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Well, that's that.
So that's the end of that. Funny. I feel
Matey.
melancholy, despite everything that's happened. I'm actually gonna miss this.
It's my new personal best.
After all, what am I doing now?
Very few people run this category. LOL, PM. What a
Feel
reference.
Like nothing has happened? Like I'm just a normal person? Well,
Gotcha.
it's a long way home. I'll figure it out before I get there. Wherever there is.
Hey, April, wait up!
What?
Where you
Stop
going?
screaming.
Wait! Don't leave me here!
Dreamfall? Is that what the next game's called?
Yes, Dreamfall is the next game.
The longest journey. They should have called it the second longest journey. Jesus. Well.
And so the story goes.
Is that it? But whatever happened to April Ryan? And did that man, Gordon Holloway, become a good and just guardian?
That is the end. If you had studied your scriptures, child, you would know that the 13th guardian was the last guardian to watch over the balance.
Was it after his reign that the worlds were reunited?
During his reign. Not long after the events I have just
Is that
described.
where Dreamfall comes into
Tell
it?
us more. Tell us what happened to April.
It does not happen in Dreamfall.
Save those
Uh-oh.
stories
It might happen in the
When is-
third game.
I'm
Are they
feeling
actually
tired.
making a third game?
It's already out.
Late.
Oh.
It's been out.
I would see you out, but my legs.
Thank you, Lady Alvani. We'll find our way out ourselves. Thank you again for your hospitality and for your story.
And so the story goes. How strange it was to tell it again. To remember April Ryan. That was such a long, long time ago. And now my story is almost over as well.
You're as healthy as ever. You've still got a lot of life left in you. I was half as lucky.
Don't say that. You're okay. You can still fly.
Why, yes. For those
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
who
is she supposed to be April?
Yeah, she's old April.
They're holding out for their young, handsome brothers.
I love Old Crow. It's so ridiculous.
Got me, Crow. Isn't that something?
I guess. Yeah. Sure.
Did she live in her own little pocket dimension? Because she was able to, like, pull people in and out.
Right. I don't know.
On a new adventure? Cause I don't know.
So how much time's supposed to have passed? Like, obviously over 1,000 years, right?
Worry, Crow.
No.
I think our
Okay.
Because she
adventure
said
is
that the
over.
worlds were united shortly after,
Shortly after,
those
right,
events. Right. So I think she's just like a regular age.
Definitely not.
Oh.
Tell me.
Like, you know, I don't know. She's like 90 or something.
Beautiful warrior princess who single-handedly won the war of the balance.
I don't remember it quite like that, Crow, but let's see. This story begins a long, long time ago, when Stark and Arcadia were still to be reunited, and the Guardian was still on his throne.
We did it.
You did the thing.
We beat the game.
So you still didn't clean it up. Is she the daughter of the White Dragon?
In some fashion?
Okay. Do you actually
I-
not know?
No, I mean, I don't. I mean, she's something to the White Dragon. It does.
Okay.
We get a little bit more detail in Dreamfall because we meet the other daughter. The egg
Right.
has hatched, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't. My memory is that it is still unclear what the hell that means. But I mean, it. Yeah, I didn't remember that she's actually adopted, or she. I'm unclear also on if that scene is supposed to, with her spirit dad, is supposed to be like her imagination of what he would say, or if that's like an actual thing. I don't know. She is definitely in some way intimately connected with the White Dragon. I don't know that she's like a dragon. It doesn't really seem like she's
What
a
does that
dragon.
mean? Like, how can you be intimately connected with the dragon?
Magic! I don't know!
That makes no. Okay, it's just the dragon calls her daughter. You know, she feels like obviously a connection with that dragon.
Yeah.
Like I don't see why it would be anything other than that. Like what else?
Right.
What can
I guess
you know
it's
what
just
I
because
mean?
she doesn't seem like she's a dragon. Like, there's no
No, she's
point
adopted,
where
matey.
there's no point where it comes across like, you know, she is a dragon in human form or something.
Yeah, and she can, and the fact that she can shift. Well, I guess.
Right.
other
Yes, the
shifters.
dragons can't shift. None of the dragons
Yeah, yeah.
can. Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe she's like the first dragon to be born like in Arcadia, like born on that world, right? The other four came from another planet, so maybe that makes her somewhat special.
Like I
dragon
said,
feels
we
fun.
meet the other one in Dreamfall.
Is the other one a dragon, or does it take human form?
She takes human form, but she's pretty clear
Okay.
that she can become a dragon.
Right.
She just says, like, I'm the new white dragon. Like, that's how she
Right.
refers to herself. She's like, you know, my mother died, and now I'm the white dragon. I will say this. I do still like the ending, like, plot point that, like... Because basically, I mean, I guess... So, I think Tobias just straight up lies to her. I think he knows, like, that she's not the Guardian.
Mm.
And he just lies to her because it's like, that's the easy thing to do, is to tell her that she has this destiny and she needs to go do it.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that at the end of this game, because, like, that's what we were talking about, like, the plot points, where she's just, like, spending all her money, and it's like, people are getting shot, you know, like... bad stuff is happening to people that she knows, and it's all kind of like, she's kind of like, well, it doesn't really matter. Like she's kind of throwing everything into, well, I'm gonna give them all up anyway. I'm gonna give everything up to have this, to do this thing. And then the fact that at the end they're just like, well, we really appreciate your help. And now you can get back to your life. Congrats! She's just like, but what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
I do like that a lot still, and that is where in Dreamfall when we meet her again, it's like, so after like 10 years, what is April like? Of like 10 years after she saved the world, and now she's just been like hanging out. She's the person who saved the world once, and now she's just kind of a person.
Does she like, in the interim, does she go between Stark and Arcadia? Because she can? Or does she just stay in Stark?
She goes to Arcadia.
Okay. It's funny because nobody in Stark knows that she saved it, but I'm guessing everyone in Arcadia does.
There are people who know who she is in Arcadia.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like wherever she goes, people know that she's a hero or something.
Right.
There are certain people who know who she is. Yeah, I would like to play Dreamfall on stream at some point. Not immediately. I think I can say, I guess, so we can talk about Dreamfall a little bit, just like the premise of it. It takes place, I think like 10 years later, and basically when the longest journey happened, like, so in Arcadia, there was that invasion at the end that was happening, and basically what happens in Arcadia is those people come in and then kind of collapse, because the Vanguard is gone. The leadership of the Vanguard has been killed, and so they get invaded again by religious fundamentalist crusaders from another continent who
Well,
are...
they mention them. They mention them at the beginning of the game. That there's this like religious fanatics that exist for sure.
Oh, they might have mentioned it at some point. Yeah, so
At the
they
beginning
like
of the
sweep
lore
in and basically they're like, we are liberating you from these barbarians that have conquered you, and then set up like a fundamentalist theocracy. And this is the Iraq War parallel thing that they do, where it's all this occupation. And that's actually where when we eventually get to meet April. April is leading an insurgency cell that is just like murdering people. Like,
Christ.
it's great. Like,
Christ.
and then in Stark, something really weird happened in Stark where like technology basically they have something that was referred to as like the collapse, where like internet technology like broke down for a while and has then been repaired. And there was some kind of global order shift. And the main characters of Dreamfall are the main character is a like explicitly depressed, disaffected young woman named Zoe, who lives in, I think she like lives in like Morocco, but she's a white lady. And then there's April, obviously, and then there's one of these the fundamentalist. He's an assassin for the fundamentalist theocracy, whose name is Keon Elvane. Which was, I remember when they like started talking about the game that was like a thing that stuck out immediately to everyone, because old April is referred to by the kids as Lady Elvane. So that's a thing. Yeah, that's kind of, Dreamfall's kind of bouncing around those characters, and a bunch of shit happens. And I'll try to stream at some point, but thank you. We did it.
Yeah. We did it.
Yeah. Man, it's obviously very rough to come back to this game. It's, like I said, I think I still like just like the very ending plot beat. I do like that. And that's what always kind of stuck with me, is like the idea of like, okay, the story's, like she did it, she saved the world. Well, now what the fuck does she do? And that that's a very left, is this very untidy thing about like she's kind of lost a bunch of stuff and she doesn't really know what she's gonna do. But good God, everything else. Yeah, and yeah, like especially the final bit with her dad just fucking sucks so much. Yeah. It sucks. I remembered that there was that like I remembered there was that there was like the kind of spiritual confrontation with her dad. I remember that was a thing. I do not remember what like the plot of it was, and I was like kind of dreading it, where I was like, God, I hope it's not that she has to like say, oh, you basically what she says is what I was worried about, and it sucks. This world won't hurt her anymore. Yeah, that's that's such a funny fucking comment from Adrian. Like, what?
Yeah. It's like,
Okay, well, thanks everybody. I don't know, do you want to say anything, Fiona? You played the game?
You said there's a third game, but it's just into Dreamfall, then Dreamfall Chapters? Is that the third game?
Yes, which I have not actually played. I played like 5 minutes of it. It's yeah, and it has a very weird history, because like Dreamfall itself comes out quite a few years after The Longest Journey, and tries to like, so it's like a 3D, like third person over the shoulder thing. You're wandering around, which is fine. But then they also are like, well, adventure games don't sell very much anymore, so we should try to update things. So there's like very basic like combat sections in a few places, and there's some stealth sections.
Weird.
And my memory is that the combat is basically fine because it's very easy, but the stealth sections are absolutely terrible because they're bad, and they're like you fail and then you just have to reset the whole thing, and it just sucks.
The only good stealth games are games that are like that legit are like you do the stealth. Do you know what I mean? Where games are like,
for the most part, yeah. I think there are certain first-person shooters that have like stealth as an
Yes,
option
that's
that
what PM
work.
says. Stealth section in a game not explicitly built for them are terrible.
Yeah. I think if it's like required stealth sections in a game that is not a stealth game are terrible. Because there's stuff like I would say like Far Cry 2 or like the new Wolfenstein games. Well, I've only played the first one, but I assume they're all like this, where they allow for stealth. They have a limited stealth system, but it's never required. And I think stealth works fine in those games. But yeah, like mandatory stealth sections, which are definitely like a trope, right, from a certain period of games, are just fucking terrible, and it's no different. Um, there's a stealth section in black and white? How? I don't
Is that where you have to
remember
make the
that.
monster do something? Like, or go past another monster?
I get, yeah, I was like, I don't even know what that means. Like, what would that look like?
Well, you'd have to teach your monster to be quiet, right? Like
You have to follow a guy with your weird RTS
weird
camera.
RTS camera.
Oh my god.
I remember this.
I don't.
I do, and it's supposed to be you're supposed to like yeah. I remember like I played a lot of the first one. I never really played the second one, but the first one I played a lot of, and it's like it does feel like a fever dream. But that absolutely like sounds very familiar.
Weird as hell. I was gonna say, so Dreamfall Chapters comes out even longer after Dreamfall. And the thing was, after Dreamfall, because Dreamfall ends on a cliffhanger, like just straight up big
That's not good.
cliffhanger. It was terrible. And they pretty much announced a sequel immediately, as I recall.
I mean, if you didn't, you're an ass.
Right, and it was going to be called Dreamfall Chapters, and it was going to be episodic. That's why it was called Dreamfall Chapters. Was they were going to like it was going to be like a sort of telltale thing where it was like released in episodes.
Mm-hmm.
That did not happen. The game got canceled. And, the longest journey just disappeared for many years, and then they launched a Kickstarter. And the Kickstarter wave kind of stuff happened with a new company that was founded by Ragnar Tornquist, who's the guy who wrote this game, directed this game. And basically they got the license from the original company. And they basically formed a company just to make, to make Dreamfall Chapters, which they still call Dreamfall Chapters, and they had like there's some like explanation they have on like their FAQ about like why it's called Dreamfall Chapters. It's like about the story structure or something. It's like, no, it's just because it was gonna be episodic. Like that's why it's like this was announced like a long years ago. Like I don't know why they didn't just change the name, but they didn't change the name, and then it was still released in episodes all at once. That's true. I forgot about that, Elvac, because it was all released at once, which doesn't make any sense. But I know there's a thing where they say like, it's 5 games long. That's not true. But it is still like broken up into like pieces. But I remember there's an FAQ where they're like, it's not because it's episodic, it's because of this other shit. And I'm like, it's because it's episodic. Like, I don't understand. I was very excited when that Kickstarter launched, then I never played the fucking game when it came out. Because I started it, and it was like, because it immediately just throws you back into it, like where Dreamfall ended, and I was like, I haven't replayed these games. I don't fucking remember what's going on. Like, I was like, oh, I need to actually remember what's happening. And I was like, well, I guess I'll replay both of them at some point, and then I'll play this game, and then I never did, so.
So when did Chapters come out?
Oh, well, let me look. Dreamfall Chapters. Dreamfall Chapters. Oh, I guess it was released. They actually did release it in pieces? I thought it all came out at once. Maybe I just misremembering. So I guess the first part released in 2014 and the last part released in 2016. Yeah, Dreamfall Chapters was originally announced in 2007.
Jesus.
And then it was re-announced in 2012.
So a wee while ago then.
And came out in 2014. Okay. Torquist's new game is a team up with Quantic Dream?
The more Seal reads this, the more he's just
Why
been
would you
drawn
do
into
that? Whoops.
Whoops.
I don't even... What did I hit? Oh, that was the Book of Secrets. I don't know what this is. Oh, outtakes, additional... I do not need to see outtakes of this game. Concept art, I guess. What? I can't imagine somebody, like, in the past... I mean, I assume it wasn't... I don't know when this was announced, this team up, but... Just from a PR perspective, you have to know that you shouldn't be teaming up with Quantic Dream at this point. Right? Like, it is very public. Like, what the fuck? That's awful.
Well, I don't want to watch that take.
The first one is called April's Rubber Ducky Fetish. No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks. If I had to sit through any outtakes that have a crow in them, or a floaty boy in them, the flipper, I hate this.
This is
That's me. I'm
developed
sorry, that was
by
meaty.
them and then published by Quantic Dream? Huh. There has to be... Does Quantic Dream normally publish things? Like, do they publish their other games? Like, I don't... Yeah, Quantic Dream isn't a publisher. Okay, that's what I thought. So I was like, what? Why? Why would you do this? It just seems terrible. Like, for no reason. Why would you do that?
I don't quite get, like, why is it's terrible? Like, please explain. Like, sorry.
Quantic Dream is David Cage's studio.
Oh, okay.
That is like I mean, it has been like, I think it is facing major lawsuits, right? In the same way that, like, I mean, it's in France, right? But it's similar to, like, what
But, like, what was the
Activision
time
Blizzard.
frame of all this between the law? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, this new game, I mean, is now. What do you mean?
okay.
Like,
Oh,
this
I
is an
thought we
in
were-
development game. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
That their current game that they're working, that the people who made Dreamfall Chapters and Torquist currently publicly fighting the French government over shitty work conditions. Yeah, okay. In addition to all of the, like, sexual harassment stuff and
So I was confused because I thought
long
the game
history.
was older and you were bringing something new into the
No,
equation.
no. This is the thing that Elvec said that their next game they're working on. That's why I'm like, how could you be making a deal with them now? Like, when this is all very like, this has been it's one of those things that's been building up over years. Because there's, the stuff from, like, whenever Beyond Two Souls came out.
Yeah.
With Elliot Page, that stuff, and then yeah, I mean, just all this stuff now. They made another game after Chapters in 2019. I don't even know what they made. I haven't. Yeah, Elvac. I mean, that seems like the only explanation, and that sucks. Oh, Draugen! I do remember Draugen was a thing. I don't remember what it's about at all, but I do remember the name. Anyway, seems bad. Well, we'll be back next week, but not playing The Longest Journey.
No. I don't. I said to Sylph earlier what we should play, but I don't know if we should play that because that feels a bit mean. Because I know that other people would want to play it.
We can do that. I mean, other people can also play.
I know. I didn't want to make people's expectations of like they'd have to join on Saturdays and Fridays and Tuesdays or whatever. Like there's just
I mean, wouldn't be any other days than Friday.
We should figure out a game that we can play. That we should
Okay.
play. Oh my
Okay.
god, we should fuck Seawolf.
Uh-huh.
Seawolf. We should just be amazing cultivation simulator. Like, come on, we should just fucking get it done.
You can play Dragon Age 2.
I mean, I could, and I'm very tempted to actually like stream that from my end, and you join me. I really want to learn that game.
All right. Well, we could figure it out.
See, we'll get Dragon Quest Builders too. I mean, that's also a thing. But then we can't. There's no end to multiplayer. Like, it's just be forever playing it. Like, we should play something that we have a goal in mind, whether it be beat a game or learn a game. Maybe I should just finally move my fucking arse and get on Dragon Age 2. Because it'll run okay. Because I have to. If I stream anything, it has to be on the work computer because that's where everything's set up. I have to also check the internet in there because the wire is a bit fucked up. Yeah.
So I have played Portal 2 co-op at some point.
Quake 1 co-op.
I don't remember who I played it with, but I played it.
Yeah, let's put a pin, like, tentatively, Dragon Age 2. And you're probably all wondering why Dragon Age 2, and honestly, I don't remember. It just became a thing after a while that...
You wanted to play Dragon Age 2 again!
Well, yeah, I say that a lot, but I think it was mainly because, like, I've literally not played a Dragon Age 2 game that I haven't romanced Fenris. And it's just impossible.
And
but, like, I really want to romance Anders. Like...
That was one of the things, was you said that you'd have me on so I could pressure you to stick to romancing Anders.
With Anders, yeah.
My boy.
Game can't let me have a poly relationship with whoever the fuck I want. Cowards.
No, that is one thing between Dragon Age 1 and Dragon Age 2, I guess.
Yeah. Monogamy, that's it. I guess.
Yeah.
Also, it's like I haven't actually played the game the whole way through since like it came out. Like I played it in bits and pieces after that. Also, question. Did you play with keyboard, mouse and keyboard, or controller?
Pretty sure mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, same. But when I think about the fighting now, I'm thinking, is it better as a controller?
It might be. It probably depends on what you're playing.
I guess, yeah.
If you're playing like a mage, it seems like probably not. Because you have to like move the targeting thingy.
That's true. I don't think I ever played as a mage because I played as a fighty stabby.
Yes, I've only played it as. I mean, I've only played Dragon Age 2, I think, once, maybe twice. And I played it as a warrior, because otherwise you get you play it as a mage, you get Carter.
Yeah.
Carter sucks.
Yeah, Carter does fucking suck.
So.
Goddamn, but if you could play as a mage, you get kudos points with Anders.
Yeah, I mean, it's also easier for me to like suspend disbelief if you're not a mage in that game. I mean, I think it works fine with Anders if you're a non-mage, but
Mary's screaming at me right now, or us right now, and I don't know.
Oh, I don't have the sound,
I don't know.
so I didn't.
Oh, Mary, you're gonna have to tell me because I don't know. Like, I don't know what you're referring to.
What we were talking about initially, what you wanted to play.
Amazing cultivation.
No, not that.
Oh, it was Final Fantasy 14.
Fiona saw Final Fantasy 14 again. It was like, oh, I want to play this game. I want to play this game. And it's like, if you want to play it, I can play it with you.
I know, but then it's like, but the more I think about it, the more it was like, if we were gonna play like together, we would doing things together. And I remember the last time that I tried to do that, and that was very stressful, trying to get everybody to like do a fucking thing together.
Well, everyone's ahead of you now.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but it was more just a case of like, you remember.
I do. I think it would be different now. I think it's
I
different
think
people.
I think it would be different now.
It,
But I
it
think
was
you're right.
fine
I
when we
think-
were doing it because I was
I
always
think you're right.
behind everyone.
Yeah, yeah. I think honestly, I think you're right. I've been talking about doing Dragon Age 2 for a long time, and I really do want to get back into just streaming, like doing streams myself. So maybe this is a good,
Sure.
a good easy way in. Maybe you're
Yeah.
helping me out here. So yeah, probably Dragon Age 2. Come with us on this fun ride.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
So excited.
I fucking don't remember. I do remember what happens in that game, but I'm also like, I think I'm just gonna play through the story. I don't think I'm gonna do all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, look forward to that.
I mean, it's not like it's a very long game.
That's true. Wait, do I play as Femhawk or Malehawk?
I mean, I guess that's up to you.
I guess. Well, I've never played as a Malehawk, so I don't know. Like, is the voice actor okay? Like,
I don't know. I haven't either.
did anyone here play Malehawk? Did everyone play Femhawk? I think that might be the case. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone here has played Malehawk, feel free to tell us if I would never play it. I mean, fair, I wouldn't either, but I already played it as Lady, so I'm like, I don't play games with Deep Road sections, sorry. Elmok has a very hard stance on that for sure.
Anymore, I assume. I feel like you have to have played a game with Deep Road section in order to have that stance.
Yeah, I think Elmok probably played Dragon Age 1. Like, I think that's the mental anguish comes from that game. But yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll just play Femhawk again. It feels weird. It feels like I did Femhawk's story, she had her story, and I feel weird, like, making her a new story. That's why I'm like, maybe I should play the Dude, because then it's his story, because I've not seen his story, even though it's the exact same sort of story, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's not a big deal. Anyway, that's maybe next week.
Cool.
Cool.
I'll be back on here, so that'll probably be on
Tomorrow.
Fiona's channel.
Me too.
I will be back on here, so in the morning I'll be back on here playing Megaquarium with Darcy. I think we're gonna hopefully finish the last level. We literally have been on that level for 1.5 streams. So
Are you both still playing the base game?
yes.
It's you that's playing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just buy the expansion and show the breeding stuff afterwards? Because I want to see what that's like. But the
I mean,
game
I
is
bought
very
the expansion when I bought the game.
Yeah. You should do the breeding stuff.
So we are gonna play the expansion at some point. I think we're gonna take a break from Megaquarium for a little bit after actually completing the game because it's been like, I don't know, multiple months, yes, of playing Megaquarium.
Does that mean there's gonna be more football?
No.
We should never go back to doing football?
I mean, I don't know that there's a lot of point to.
Every football game's a news story.
Well, that's true.
Football is dead. Old fucking told us.
I do have one of the NBA story games that was also free on Epic. The incredibly they're not manager games. They're like ones where you're a player.
Do the baseball manager game. They're good.
Which I think would be very funny to play that at some point. Because I have no idea. I just know they have like elaborate stories now, which is incredibly bizarre to me. But
is your free one the one with the sweat graphics?
I have no idea. It's whatever was free on Epic that was the basketball, like the NBA game. I don't fucking know.
I have the part baseball 2021. Get fucking baseball. Here we go. Baseball manager.
Well, I can get you to play baseball manager, or we can do that at some point.
You and Darcy didn't know anything about football, and then you learned something about football, and you both don't know anything about baseball, and now you can both learn something about baseball.
I think we know even less about baseball than we did about football.
That's what makes it funny. Because then you have to figure it out. Baseball's all about the stats, so, you know.
Well, We'll figure out. I have to figure out with Darcy what we're playing in between. But tomorrow's Aquarium, and then in the afternoon, Fiona will be back. Yes, with Mary and Snow, so we'll be playing U4. And that'll be fun. So yeah, you can see the rest of the streams on the schedule on Twitch here. We'll have to update it for next week when we figure out firmly what we're doing. And then you can follow the channel for notifications. You can sub to the channel for emotes of the cats. Oh, they both came out. I don't know if you can see them both.
Oh fuck! Oh, I haven't got the stream on. Well, don't
Oh, I
stream
think.
yet. Jesus.
Oh, did the camera? No, the camera's up. Oh, you just can't. You can just barely see from the angle. I gotta lift them up, and then you can see.
I gotta make this big. Hold on. Ugh. Oh, yeah.
Rosa's still kind of under the blanket
Underneath.
on one
Aw.
end. She's just sticking out.
Like Adil's basically sitting on her.
Yeah, I think that's probably why she came out. I think he probably did sit on her, and she came out. So yeah, and then you can join the Discord with a bunch of cool people. You can follow the Twitter account if you want to get tweets when the stream goes live. I think that's it.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for hanging out, chatting, or just watching.
We did it.
We did it. We beat the game. We did it. Thank you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Hope you join us again in the future. Good night.